Right, I've made a start on it. So down there is our water pump, and above it is, not quite sure what that thing is, but there's some hoses going that are just above it going in the way, so I've unclipped those and I'm draining the coolant at the moment. There's a bleed screw at the bottom of the radiator. I've undone that, and that's gushing out water, so I'm just going to basically attempt to get most of these hoses out of the way to get us access to the water pump, and I shall report back in a minute. Right, next job I've done, just while I'm waiting for it to drain, is I've taken the belt off, as you can see, and that was just done by using the, oh, can we get to it? I'm trying to get an angle. There it is, the belt tensioner there. So I just fitted a socket. Can you just about see it? It's just the end of a 1/4 inch, I think it is, socket, and use that just to take the tension off the belt, and that's still draining away. So I'll just continue and undo the pipes at the back of the water pump and anything else that's in the way. And don't know how interested you are, but I shall show you anyway. Here is what we are fitting on. Nice new shiny bit, and anyone who follows my videos knows I like nice shiny bits. So that's it basically. Cost me £87, not direct from Ford, just from my auto shop here in the UK. So that at the top there is where the other part fits, and I think I looked it up. It might be something to do with the I was just trying to think now, is it something to do with the recirculation, gas recirculation system, or something to do with emissions? Fits on the top of that, and so we shall have a bash at that. So basically there's a little weep hole there. I think when something inside just there, when there's something in the pump goes, that's the giveaway sign, that starts leaking. So let's get that on, and hopefully we shall be good to go. But it is absolutely freezing at the moment. It was a -3 this morning, so I'm not enjoying touching all these cold metal parts, but we'll press on. Right, I thought I'd show you on the new water pump what I've done so far. I've taken that hose off, and I've taken all the gubbins off the top of the water pump here. Forgive me if I don't know the names, guys, but this is a DIY channel, just shows you can do it yourself. So I've now got to take the water pump itself off. Let me just come out here. So that's that one. I'm guessing there's 4 bolts there, and it'll be the gubbins on the back of the actual pump where the water actually is pumped through. So I'm going to have a bash at that, and it looks like the access is an absolute nightmare. But that there, I don't know if it's just because it's got such a good barb on it, it's really tough to get the hose off there. So I managed to do that, and let's have a quick glance. There it is at the minute, just about see it. Right, she's out. What a pain in the backside. And it's getting to those connections at the back of the water pump, which are really tough. But we got him out, and nice big empty space, and it's got to go back in somehow. So we'll have a bit of fun doing that. I just wish this van had broken down in the summer. It is horrible doing it this time of year, but we will press on. And my hands are absolutely freezing. Right, so this is where we are at the moment. We've removed that part there from the back of there, and we're going to put it on this new water pump here. So, and it comes with a new O-ring there. So that's the next procedure. I think I'm going to carry on with this tomorrow because it is getting really cold. The sun's disappeared, the temperatures is absolutely plummeting, so it's going to be a cold day tomorrow, but in the sunshine I can press on. So I'm just going to reassemble that little bit there tidy up all this mess, and we'll carry on tomorrow. Right, I've got all the gubbins on the new water pump, basically where all the pipes attached to the back of it there, and there's that O-ring in the back there. This is day 2. I just gave up last night. It just got so cold and my fingers were stinging, so we just got gasket to put on there, and yeah, there and there. Excuse my dodgy filming. That's these two fellas. Yeah, and I'm just going to give it a good clean up while I got everything there. And I've also decided to change the belt tensioner because I could hear a bit of noise while I got everything apart. Why not, I thought. So, I mean, to give you an idea, this morning it was -5 and the temperature has rocketed up. It's gone up 6 degrees to 1 degree, and I think it's might be just going up to 2 degrees now. So everything was covered in ice and it's just disappeared as quickly as it was there. So we'll press on and I shall keep you updated with progress. Right, so far all I've done is connect. There's 3 hose pipes. Absolutely pain. Just, it's not a difficult job, it's just access is an absolute pain. So there's 3 hoses at the back of the water pump that need to be connected, where I put that plastic housing with that O-ring, and then there's another big one at the top of the water pump, but I'll get that in once I've secured the water pump. So I'll just quickly go back through what we've done in order to get the water pump in and out. We had to remove this big air hose from the intercooler there. We've had to take off this oil pump thing from the top here, which I think is something to do with the gas regeneration system. And then there's a couple other water pipes which we've got to take off here as well. So that's where we're at the moment. So I've got those 3 hoses on. I'll get the water pump on, and as I get the water pumps on, then I'll put the gaskets on as well at the same time. So I'll get those on and then we'll report back. Water pump on, nice and secure, all done, buttoned in. Just that part there to put back on. And just in case we get some interesting comments in the comment section, which I do appreciate, and you know, if you've got better ways of doing it, let me know, and if you think it's a great job, let me know. Whatever. Torque settings, everyone always emphasizes how important they are, and I've taken the time to actually look up the torque settings of these. Absolutely a great thing to do if you're that way inclined, and most of the time I am, but I couldn't actually get my torque wrench in there, so I've done that. That feels about tight enough sort of method, and in the past, fingers crossed, touch wood, I can't think of any failures I've had. So you know, if you do something for long enough, you do get a feel for it. So I'm going to get that there attached to that there, gaskets on as you can see, and we'll do the final button up. And oh yes, I will be changing down there. You can see it where the belt's just slipped off. That's the tensioner. I'm going to have a blast at changing that as well. So we've got a new one of those. Catch you in a bit. Right, everything's on properly there, but I've decided not to bother with the belt tensioner because I want to change the idler wheel here. I don't know if you can see it right down there where I'm pointing, just there. So I thought rather than do it twice, take the belt on and off, there wasn't one in stock. I'll wait to get one of those in stock and then I'll do it all at the same time. So nice fun bit now, trying to get the fan belt back on, auxiliary belt these days, and that is not much fun because you've got to sort of try to put the belt tensioner on and wiggle things about. So I'm going to probably have a lot of swear words and tears and bleeding knuckles, and we'll have a bash at that. Auxiliary belt's back on. Big point now, you've got to put some of this in here, the old coolant. So I'm always a bit anxious about this. Have I missed out any Jubilee clips? Is everything back tight? Are the gaskets right? Only one way to find out, and it's a bit of an expensive mistake if it's not, because it's not cheap, this stuff. So we're just going to fill it up and hope for the best. Right, feeling really proud of myself, and believe it or not, there's a massive leak, and I'm thinking, having a good look around, what have I done wrong? All seems dry, and it is absolutely pouring fluid. And I thought, oh, it's probably a bit of excess fluid from when I last drip, and then it came to me. I went for a drive around the block, came back, still leaking. There's a little drain plug on the bottom of the radiator, and I'd forgotten to tighten it back up again. That's all it was. So everything's ship shape. She's running nicely and hopefully not wasting any more fluid now. I'm hoping along now. Everything seems good, belt's on nicely, and we stopped that leak, which was a leak, wasn't a leak, just forgotten to do something back up, that's all, that little drain screw. Most frustrating thing about that is I just wasted a little bit of lovely new coolant fluid, antifreeze, but not too serious. So everything seems okay. Like I say, I've taken it for a test ride and levels are all good. And all that's left is for you to hit that subscribe button and like my videos and share, etc., and keep helping my channel grow. Until the next time, thank you and goodbye.